Welcome back to Dr. Skull's Raw Videos. This is the 1935-36 volume of World Letters. This is when it was published in Aurora, New York. It's a letter to the fellow travelers. A lot of the people who subscribed to this were actually schools. And at their peak, they were doing about 100 volumes, so that was 100 letters with 100 covers from each location. Eventually, it dwindled down into the 30s or 40s. Of course, we have a great picture of all that luggage on the railway freight cart. Got one of those in my back building, but everybody seems to think I should give it to them. It wasn't given to me. Our first author, traveler, and intrepid sort, was John Odine. Here's down here it says 3940. On the binding it says 26. You're supposed to put the envelope there. This is Mexico. There's the list of 1 centavo stamp. There's the photos from Mexico. So he was fairly local on this one. Distance traveled from Meadville to Mexico, 2,570 miles. Distrito Federal, United Mexican States, September 9th, 1939. So the year on the binding obviously doesn't matter. Most of this is dealing with his travels from the Pennsylvania oil fields to the Rio Grande. It's quite long letters compared to the other ones. And this is a letter from the Embassy of the United States of America to Mr. J. Odine. It's a pleasure to welcome you and learn your mission to Mexico in these times of war among nations and unrest in many parts of the world. It's reassuring to know that on one continent at least, peace and friendship are sometimes more than words or hopes. Friendship between the two republics of North America, Mexico, and the United States continues to grow each day. Yeah, well, that didn't last. Josephus Daniels, Ambassador of Mexico. And then they had the 2 centavo stamp, which is the cellophane they put it in shrunk, so it's severely wrinkled. The fact that these have all the covers, you have the different photos. And the queridos amigos, dear friends. And the September 15th, that's their Independence Day. A lot of people don't know. And this is a bit of a shorter one. A lot of it doing with the celebrations and how Mexico is living. And this is the 1 centavo and 1/2 centavo stamps, Guatemala. Again, severely shrunken because of the way they pasted it in. Nice photos with the banana trees and whatnot. This is traveled from Meadville, 3,459 miles. Be a bit more interesting when we hit the European ones. In Central America, they're mainly dealing with everything we screwed up, but it wasn't as screwed up back then. And this is for the president of Guatemala, and this is Jorge Ubico. A copy of the original letter, obviously. And there it is in English. Granting the request of Mr. John A. Odine, representative of World Weather Service. I send my affectionate greeting to the school children of the United States of America. And cover number 4 with the 1 and 2 cent. The fact that it has all the covers in it. Well, they've been doing it for school children. Of course, they probably have to tone it down quite a bit. And then El Salvador, September 29th, 1939. And now a letter from the president of El Salvador. To the students of the United States, represented by Mr. John A. Odine. And of course, this is all copyright in the Keystone View Company. It went from making stereopticons to educational materials. And this is Honduras. It's 2 1-cent centavo stamps. Rather interesting photos of the pre-Columbian carvings on October 5th. Honduras is the richest country of Central America in gold and silver, and the poorest among the people. Amazing how that worked out. Oh, sorry. Another letter from the president. And then you have Nicaragua with 2 2-centavo stamps. Nice railway photo. 4,023 miles from Meadville. Now we're not going to quite get through it. Well, this one's cool. It's got a little bit of leaves in it. And that's Argentina.